everything is still dark. It's still black, pitch dark. So the alarm just went off and it's 4 o'clock, and I try not to touch my phone because it's not good. I'm trying to have a digital detox, and I usually come here and turn on Hey Google, play love relaxing piano music.
Okay, Close to You by Giuseppe Espanini. Here it is on YouTube.
And I usually put on the diffuser. So you just put some water, 5 drops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now it's gonna smell nice. And then my eyes are usually so closed because I'm still so tired. But I usually need to go to the toilet. So every morning I need to go to the toilet. Why when I am filming against this light it just flashes. Okay, so the new routine that I've added in my morning routine, which I don't normally have, is my makeup. So just quickly put on some makeup because, as you would have seen in my first video, I mentioned that I realized that in order to do more video content and you know, if I look good, I feel good, I'm going to be in the mood of doing video. And so I'm going to experiment my new habit of just waking up, putting on my makeup, you know, sort of dressed up so that it feels like I'm putting myself in that ready mood. And so yeah, makeup is all done now and my day is about to get started. Okay, so you're probably wondering why my phone is out here, but that is actually my trick on how to wake up instead of snoozing. So if you have your phone next to you, you're going to most likely snooze. And what I've decided to do to help me, once again, it's all about putting yourself in the right mood, the right preparation so that you don't procrastinate. And that means it's putting your phone away from your room, having the alarm on really loud so that when it rings, you run out. You're bolting quickly so that you can turn it off in case you wake up your family. And so that's my method of waking up, because if I'm already out and running outside, I'm gonna already feel fully awake. But if you're just sleeping, your eyes are half closed and you're turning it off, snoozing, you're most likely gonna fall back to sleep. But if you're already on your feet running, you're not gonna just sort of walk back to bed. Yeah, try that little trick. Otherwise, you know, even people like me would procrastinate, because it's easy to procrastinate if you have your phone next to you. And you probably wonder, why the hell am I making at 4 a.m. when everything is still dark? It's still black, pitch dark. Okay, so about 1.5 years ago, I started waking up at 4 a.m. How did I do it? Well, first of all, I always got curious why every successful people you read up, they wake up really early. And I used to just wake up early anyway because my kids wake up at 6:30 or something like that. And so I thought, well, I'm already early. How early can it be? But you know, I've read that people wake up at 4, at 3, even at 5. And so I've always wanted to wake up early, just never found the motivation to. And then when I was in Vietnam with one of my team member, Wendy, I want to thank you. You are the reason why I changed. So Wendy, she woke up at 4 a.m. every day. And when I woke up in Vietnam at 8:30, my eyes are half asleep. Walking out to the lounge room, she was like greeting me with so much passion and energy, like, "Hi, Linh, you know, like, is there anything I can do for you? Can I make you a coffee?" And I just remember that energy that she's got, and it's because she's already had like 3 or 4 hours ahead of me. And I was like, wow, if she can do it, I can do it. So it was just good to be able to see someone in real life, an example of someone, like, not someone you read on an article, but someone that you know could do it. And so I said, well, I'm going to try it out when I get back to Australia. And first I try to wake up at 5, 4 a.m. is a bit ridiculous at the time. But when I woke up at 5 in that first week, I realized I didn't gain much extra hour because my kids would wake up at 6. And then so that 1 hour just went by so quick and I couldn't really do anything. And so I had no choice but to try 4 a.m. And the next week I tried 4 a.m. and it was just perfect. I don't think I even waited for a week. It was like 2 days later, I'm like, nah, this isn't working. There's no point in waking up 1 hour earlier than my kids. So I woke up at 4 a.m. and it was hard at first, but just the benefit it gives me, I was so addicted to it. It gives me that advantage of being able to work in silence, and I realized my brain was so creative. Like I could actually come up with writing pieces, business ideas that I've never thought of. It's just my brain is in supercharged mode in the morning, and then I basically earn those 2-3 hours of just doing work. And then by the time people wake up, I've already done what I really needed to do, so I could really take it easy for the rest of the day if I really wanted to. And the energy that I would feel for the rest of the day, it was so addictive because it was like I'm just supercharged. Just like Wendy, I was like, good morning to my husband, and he was like, whoa, what the hell's wrong with you? And I could proudly say that since then it's been easy. Waking up 4 a.m. has been, I'm still sleepy in the morning, but the benefit just drives me. So I started also now waking up a bit earlier on the weekend. Instead of 4, I wake up at 6 because I want to go to the gym or just have a little bit of silence for myself. The reason being 6 is that my husband is at home on the weekend, so he wakes up, he can mind the kid, or the kids wake up at 6:30 or 7 or whatever, they can mind the kid, and I'll be out doing at the gym or something anyway. So give it a go and really see how much advantage it gives you waking up early. And you probably wonder, what time do I wake up what time do I sleep? So I used to sleep about 10. I remember the first week I was rushing to go to sleep. I'm like, oh my god, I need my sleep, I'm scared I can't, I don't have enough hours of sleep. But now I'm just naturally quite tired, and by the time it's 10 o'clock, I'm definitely in bed. But recently, just the winter, it makes me feel like I want to wake up at I want to sleep about 8-9 o'clock when I put the kids to sleep anyway. So I just realized that I don't need to rush because my timing has just changed where, by 8 or 9, I've already, sort of spent time with the family. The kid's going to go to sleep. I put him to sleep, so I might as well sleep with him. So there are days that I would sleep at 9 or 10. But having 6-7 hours is good enough for me. So the next thing I do is work on my day. So basically, this diary helps me to sort of go through questions like, today I'm going to enjoy whatever right there. What am I grateful for? What are my 3 sort of main tasks for today? And affirmations. I am, smart, I am energetic. So you set your affirmation intention for the day so that you set yourself up to feel certain ways. And then this part is where you feel that at the end of the day. And then I would also schedule down exactly what I'm doing every hour. So at 7, it's a kids time. 9:30 would be Monica's school time, etc. like that. And this is my planning day where I know exactly what I need to do for the day rather than just going with the flow. The other book that I fill out every morning is a sentence a day. So I like to keep, this is a really cool book where every day they ask you a question and you answer it. And it's got 3 years tracking. So I just wanted to, when you fill out the next line, you sort of look back and go, oh my god, I'm still the same there. Or here, how many times did you check social media today? Look at that, 2017 I checked 20 to 30 times. I could proudly put down now that I probably check 5 times or less. It's basically super less, at least a third of what I used to do. So I'm going to proudly be able to put there. And when you do this, you get to sort of see how far you've come. And then you also get to see what were you doing on that day. Like, you know, back in January 2027, I was contemplating over to build our house or not, like to renovate. And then in 2018, my new dilemma, like what do you need to make a decision about? It's like to go to Bali to see my friend Hank or not. So there's different, so you get to just remember back old times. So that's what I do. And until I finish planning, then I would go on my computer to work. So yeah, in terms of working, I make sure that I work on the hardest task first, hardest or most important task, and leave all the others later in the day, because even if it doesn't get finished, it doesn't matter. But you know, don't work on easy tasks just to, you know, tick things off. I learned now to work on the hard stuff because my brain's very creative in the morning, remember? And so, yeah, just do the hard stuff. And even if you manage to do one big good task, that's okay, rather than trying to do multiple tasks that aren't even that beneficial to you. Okay, so I will start working, and yes, when do I eat breakfast? I am going to eat breakfast later on, maybe about 7 o'clock, when the whole family is awake and I'm making breakfast for them, and that's when I actually have my breakfast. And once I've done some important work and I've still got some time, my ideal is to do some meditation. So I use this headspace.com because they make meditation so much cooler and fun. There's meditation for different reasons, and the guy who does the meditation, his voice is just amazing. You can choose like different times as well. So you can choose 3, 5, and it's all about consistency. So I'm just trying to do this so that I could build a new habit of meditation. To be honest, sometimes I don't remember to do my meditation in the morning, or feel like I don't have time, but I do try to do it sometime during the day. But the best time is in the morning to do this. So it usually goes like this, and then they've got really cool animation as well. And once you get started, yeah, I'll see you back after 10 minutes when I do my meditation. So we're just about to leave the house.
But if I don't know it, you tell me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what to say. So Monica is just a little bit nervous because we're about to do an audition for Uber. What is an Uber? It's the car thing I showed you, yeah? So anyway, we're about to head off. Yesterday afternoon we had a call from Monica's agency. They said, oh, can you rock up to an audition this morning, tomorrow morning, which is today. And so apparently I could also try it out as well. But anyway, me and Monica is going to try out for an audition. Wish us luck! Alright, so we just got here. Should be there somewhere. We're going to go in now. It's 9:30, that's our appointment. But yeah, we got here about 10 minutes early. So we just did our audition together, and it felt like it was all of me that had to audition. So it's for an Uber ad where I had to pretend I'm reading a storybook to Monica, and then my phone beeped and it was a message from my husband, and then I was supposed to go, oh, his daddy's nearly home, and track him on the app to see where he's home. And then when he walks in, say, hey honey, you know, like that. It was funny because the first cut I was like, hi, like, and then they're like, I don't think you would do that when your husband's coming home, you know. So second cut I was like, oh hey honey, and then kissing him. But anyway, it could be that Monica might win without me, or I win without her, or it could be both. But anyway, going through audition now, you realize it's competitive. There are other, you know, mums and daughters that are really good as well. Yeah, you never know if maybe they might give you a chance to get better, but there are some people that have been doing it for a long time, and you can just tell that they look like pros when it comes to audition. So how do you feel, Monica? You like it? And Monica, she's so competitive, like she gets shy, but as soon as she's done the audition, she's like, I want to win. After she comes out, she's like, I want to win, I need to win. And so yeah, she really wants to win, but going through it myself now, I realize I just need more practice. Like the next time I do another audition, I'm going to be more natural, and just need to sharpen my acting skills. Alright, so I need to buy 2 of these
LOLs to give to Monica. I promise for going to the audition. Jeez, it's like $17 each, and it's got these crappy toys inside.
Okay guys, so that's a wrap up for today. I've shown you my morning routine. Hope I've inspired you to wake up early. And please pray for me and Monica to get the audition. If we don't, it's okay, but if we do, it'll be so great. So if you do like my video and you want to see more of it, please subscribe to get notification. And yeah, please like and